Hey guys, this is Joel with Optimus Handyman Services, and welcome to my pity party. As you see in the title of this video, I just wanted to talk really quickly about some of the hardships or the stumbles, the things that may go wrong on your path when you're trying to start something new, when you're trying to do something great. So we started week one by working with AI using ChatGPT to get some recommendations as to where we should advertise and how we should advertise, the times that we should advertise, all those type of things. And I came down to Facebook next door, which is like Facebook but more local. Obviously there's Instagram, there's YouTube and all of that. So ChatGPT actually came up with a posting schedule for me and helped me write the posts and the descriptions and the hashtags. So that's an awesome tool that we have at our disposal. So I started doing all that, and I went out and I canvassed, I printed some flyers. So that was the first week, and it was exciting, but it was a little terrifying because obviously no money came in that week. Now we have a little bit saved up, but it's not a lot. So about midweek, I got a call from a friend of mine who also works construction, and he told me that they needed some help at his company and if I was interested. Now the pay wasn't great. It isn't great, but I guess I had a moment of weakness where I needed to get some money in the door. So I went ahead and did that. But if you work construction, you know that physically it's draining. You get tired, especially when you're doing demo or just stuff when you're lifting heavy things. So I really didn't have the energy, after I got home and dealt with all my family stuff, or I should say fulfilled all my responsibilities with my family, with the kids and baseball and all those other activities that they have. And then after that, spend time with my wife. And before I know it, it is, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work. So it's been a little bit difficult trying to find the time. Now, obviously you say, oh, the weekends, well, there's family stuff during the weekends, but we have to make this a priority, right? So I've been doing what I can as far as recording some shorts. You may have seen them, maybe some reels, same thing, different platform during work, and posting those at sporadic times. I'm not following that schedule that ChatGPT made out for me. But mostly I wanted to tell you about this week. So I worked 1 week, that was fine, I got paid. They asked me to come back this week. Today is Thursday, and I did. So I worked Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday I got a lead on a job for a developer or a home flipper. And I said, cool, sounds great. We had a talk. It was going to be a good day of work. So I called my boss and asked him, hey, do you mind if I take Wednesday off so I can go deal with this other urgent job, because they wanted it done the next day. He was cool about it. He said, yeah, that's fine. So I did that. And then towards the end of the day, I noticed, because it's apartments, so there's other tradesmen working, doing other things. I was there to install door handles, doorknobs, the latches, the doorstop trim, fasten some thresholds, some odds and ends, caulking, things like that. Finish work. So I did that, and then towards the end of the day, keep in mind, the guy was there pretty much all day, in and out, on site. And then towards the end of the day, when everybody started cleaning up, he was gone. So I get to talking to some of the other people that were working there. Asked them, how long have you been working for this customer? Some of them have done other jobs for him in the past, but a common theme started to arise that was, this guy doesn't pay when he says he is. I had agreed to do some work and get paid at the end of the day, but he was nowhere to be found. So while talking to other tradespeople, they say that, yeah, he will eventually pay you. You just have to stay on top of him. So next day, he's been ghosting me. He's been ghosting me since, I finished yesterday. So I'm going to keep bugging him about it, obviously. The amount doesn't really warrant going a legal route. Even though I might, just because, that's messed up. You're taking food off of someone's table. You're taking food off of my family's table. That's time that I could have spent working somewhere else and making money, right? Earning a living. And then just to ghost someone, not to answer calls, not to answer texts, that's just about as disrespectful as you can get in my book. Even say, hey, you know what? I'm having some cash flow troubles. I'll pay you Friday or whenever. Just something, not ignore me. Anyway, so that was yesterday. And today, going back to my other job, I noticed that the car was overheating. So I pulled over. It's an older car. I mean, it's a 2002 Accord, so it's pretty old. And I noticed that it was overheating. So I pulled over immediately. I checked it. It had a good amount of antifreeze still in the reservoir. So I figure it's either going to be the thermostat or the water pump. So I had to take the car over to the mechanic. So aside from not making any money today, I'm going to have to spend money. So yeah, I was feeling pretty bummed out, pretty discouraged. But instead of sulking and going home, hiding in bed and getting all depressed about this customer not paying me and my car breaking down and me making almost no money this week, I have to focus. I have to be productive. So today I'm not working, construction, but I am going to start working on moving forward and getting my license and doing whatever I can do to have this be a productive day. So next, what I'm gonna do is fill out the application for my contractor's license here in California, but that'll be in a separate video. So click on that, it should appear somewhere here, and follow me along in that journey. I appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed this venting session / sulking session, but it's time to be resilient. It's time to stay focused, and it's time to get out there and do what we need to do to make our dreams come true. I'll see you on the next video.